You know you too good for me, that's why I'm sticking to party, yeah.
Peace, 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 peace. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Hope you guys can hear me loud enough. I'm pretty sure you can. So today I want to talk about sigils. Let me take my slippers off so I can feel what's real on the floor. Today I want to talk about sigils. S-I-G-I-L. Sigils. So sigils are basically statements of intention. Statements of intention. So turning words into symbols. And you have so many examples of sigils out here. A flag is a sigil. It's a symbolic thing that helps people remember something. Like, for example, the Kenyan flag, it is red that represents our blood. It is green that represents the land. It is black that represents the people. And it's white that represents the peace. And then we've got shields on there with lions. That represents a sense of protection and courage. So that's a sigil, and I'm pretty sure every flag has its own meaning. Now, why are sigils important? Why is Salome? Why do you want to bring sigils to us today? Well, I've been using sigils for a while, and sigils, the science behind sigils is basically getting to your subconscious, getting your intention to your subconscious, because most of the times you say, I'm a trillionaire, and then your conscious mind is like, oh my god, you you play with yourself, you ain't no trillionaire. And that kind of distorts your manifestation and your progress and your action to get to that level, right? So with the sigil, symbols get to the subconscious mind easier and much more quicker. That's just how the brain works. It's similar to how hypnosis works. It's similar to repeating words so many times. But yes, we're going to use symbols, and we know that symbol is one language of the universe. The universe definitely communicates to you in so many symbols. Whether you see a circle in the sky or a circle below you, you understand what that represents. So today, other than further ado, hopefully that helps you guys understand what sigils are, why they're super important. Basically, to keep it simple, it's a statement of intention that will go straight to your subconscious, and therefore you act on it. Right now, we are acting on many programs that we got from when we were younger that are stuck in our subconscious that we are, we're still activating today. So this will be something that you are consciously intending to want to manifest, and you're going to bring it into the subconscious to make sure that you really pull this through to you. Right. So what do you need for a sigil? You need your statement of intention, your desire, and then you need pen, paper. Peace, everyone. Right. So I've brought you closer to the blank paper. Right. So the statement is, I am divine. So you want to remove the vowels out of I am divine. So those who don't know what the vowels are, you can Google them, but they are A, E, I, O, U. Okay? So I want to remove the vowels out of this statement, this intended statement. And so here we go. I'm going to remove I, because that is a vowel. I mean, yes. And I'm going to move A, E, right? And then what I'm going to do is I've removed all the vowels. I'm going to remove the repeated letters. Now, so I'm going to put it down here. And as you can see, there's no repeated letters. So what I'm going to do is take this statement and turn it into a sigil, into a symbol. Now, I forgot to mention that you do not want to use negatives, words that are not because the word is negative, but words that are negatives in it. So, for example, you saying, I don't want to be angry. The don't is not going to be recognized. It's just I want to be angry is what's going to be recognized. So you want to kind of avoid those, and what you'd put instead of that is I am calm. Simple. Same energy, same energy that you want to bring through, but the word is different, and the symbol that you create from that word will be different, right? Okay, that makes sense. Let's keep moving. Okay, so I'm going to turn this into something simple. So let's take the M and just do something simple like so. M, and then we'll put the D, and if I put just that there, that becomes D, right? So you got the D, and then you got the M, and then now you put the V, and the V fits in perfectly, and then you got the N, and then the N can kind of fit in perfectly. You can leave this like this, but I would suggest to simplify the energy. Okay, and so how can we simplify this? Well, let's go. If the N, that's N, and then if I bring it in, that's N, that bring it in, that's also an M. Yes, that's also an M. And then that's also an N. Yes. Woo, Salome, yes. And then you want to do the V, which already coexists, and then the D. Done. So this is my sigil. This is my symbol right here. And so then what I'm going to do is transform this symbol into something, you know, take it away from all this mess. And so there you go. But so then I will keep this somewhere away, and I'll explain a little bit further. I've got the symbol, and you with keeping it simple, that's when it's really encouraging shapes that just, you know, like a circle is simple. You understand? If when you see an M, for example, M that's yellow, what did you think of? Yeah, I'm loving it, you know, whether you loved it or not, it's in there, right? So you want to create your own personal one. This is I am divine, and so this looks like a bit like the infinity, doesn't it? So it's simple. My mind will remember this if it's to see it. And so how do you charge up your, what do you do next? So what you want to do is forget this. You want to forget this. You want to forget what this word was. You want to forget it so that your conscious mind doesn't attack it. So it just enters the subconscious mind, but your conscious mind doesn't attack it. So how do you forget it? You can create loads more, create other sigils, or you can put this away for a certain amount of time. Somewhere where you know you like, okay, cool, I clean this place maybe every 2 weeks, and then when you see, you'll be like, oh, I found that. Or you can create other sigils. These are sigils I created like years ago, so the paper's a little bit messed up. I used to put that in my purse, and I put that like in my purse, and I really can't remember what this was. But that, so my conscious mind hasn't got time to attack it, but my subconscious knows. He understands the symbol, and the longer you take, like I just took a quick time for this video purpose, but the longer you meditate on your sigil, the more energy you're putting into your own field, the more you remember, the more you strengthen it. Yeah, the more time you put into it. And then, so after you've forgotten it, you can charge up your sigil in different ways. The best way, I will say, charge up your sigil that everybody can do is holding a pose, or holding a form of tension, and then allowing yourself to relax. So, for example, in yoga, when we hold a challenging pose and then we hold in the pose but allowing the breath to still flow, what we are intending to train ourselves is that even through challenging situations, we can still breathe, we can still be in control, we can still be in our zone. And so let's say you're holding, I don't know, pyramid, and pyramid is challenging for you to hold, or you've just done a back bend and then you've come back, then you will look at your sigil. Or when you are looking at point of focus in yoga, you put your sigil in front of you, and then as you're meditating, literally like point of, not blinking, point of focus onto your sigil, okay? Really like point of focus. And you do that for however long you can hold it, 5 minutes, 10, 1 minute, 30 seconds, you do that. And once you've forgotten it, you're releasing it to the subconscious. And so you're letting it go and then letting it happen, okay? So there you go, guys. That is all about sigils. I hope that's definitely made so much sense to you. And you know, we're in Virgo season, guys. These calendars are still available to you. For those who want to get the calendar and the book. And so the book just tells you a little bit more about what goes on in, I don't know if you can see that, guys, but I've been writing in mine. Let me show you. So in the book, you will go down to, what is this now, September, and you will see, okay, we have a full moon in September 2nd, full moon, my apologies. And then you have a new moon on the 17th. And it just tells you more what's happening in terms of that energy of the new moon and etc. So I write in mine just so I can keep a catalogue of what happened in 2020, because certain energies that happened in 2020, last time they happened was in 1518, and so that's really so exciting. I like to keep a diary of what's going on here, so then I can learn and progress forward. So yeah, anyway guys, so if you do want a calendar, they're still available. The new ones for 2021 are going to be coming up very soon, so look out for those on our website, or you can get the bundle as well, all on our website, which you can find us on Instagram as well. Our Instagram handle is Deep Signs Community. My personal deep sign my personal Instagram handle is Spectrum of Salome. Thank you guys for listening to this information, and you are so amazing. You are divine. Peace. Mwah.